My name is Paul Santos. I live in Vaughan, Ontario, and I decided to go with solar. I think it's something I've always wanted to do for some time, and once I moved to my current home and saw how prices were going up in electricity, I figured this would be a good time to investigate and see what's out there. Yeah, they kind of explained what would be involved with the permits, the estimated time frame that it would take to do the entire installation. So I was comfortable with that. Having evaluated several companies, I was comfortable with Solar's choice of hardware. The fact that it provided a lot more wattage than some of the other solutions that I was looking at, and the fact that I can tie it in and monitor it with some tools that I would use. Sometimes plays a factor into, am I going to charge my car that day? Am I going to run the hot tub? Try to kind of offset those things based on production. Even though I only got my system installed late July, what I was able to produce in the summer months actually lasted me until December. So I'm hoping this year, having usage of the system for the entire year, that I'll be at a zero net usage from an electricity perspective. What I would be normally paying for electricity, I'm just kind of paying for my system. I know that in a few years it'll be paid for, and it'll be, free power, I guess, after that time. I've been really satisfied. I haven't had any problems since it was installed last year, and they've just been doing what they're supposed to do, producing power for me and helping the environment. But knowing that I was going to be able to take advantage of an interest-free loan for 10 years, to me was the part that really sealed the deal for me. What I would normally pay as a utility bill, now I just pay it towards my interest-free loan. And after this period of time, I can know that the system's mine, and I'm generating free power at that point. Yeah, it's pretty much maintenance-free. It just works. The only thing I do is monitor it and make sure that everything is working the way it should. So right now I'm just looking at this year's usage. So even though we're in just end of February now, not having a lot of sun produced in January. February was a better month, but so far this year I'm about 50-50 roughly of being able to produce what I've been consuming. I would definitely recommend going solar, especially if you're planning to be living in the same home for a few years. And because it does take a few years to recoup the costs. Even though it's a cloudy day today, right now we're still producing just under a kilowatt of power, which is only offsetting about half of what I'm using. My hope one day is that when I'm looking to sell my home, that it increases the value, and the fact that whoever will be purchasing my home wouldn't have to worry about power and electricity as another bill, would see that as a benefit and help with the sale of the home one day. And yeah, it just helps your own personal finances and the environmental aspect as well.